Good morning, everyone. It is 8:38 right now. Welcome back to the program. Oh, the scariest show on TV right now has to be Iowa Live, Jackie.
This is the various phases of Jackie's face when she wakes up early in the morning.
That is kind of what you look like.
That is kind of what I look like before hair and makeup in the morning. Hey, everybody, we've been talking about the Moines Arts Festival all week long. The different aspects, the different local artists that we can feature and highlight. Why not an incredible monster maker who we have in studio joining us right now? We do have Collier Wilmess joining us. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We're talking various parts of the Arts Festival, and this is part of what we're talking about.
Yeah, I'll be specifically in the Interrobang Film Festival part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a film festival within the Des Moines Arts Festival.
Yes. It's been going on for,
A few years.
Yeah, it's been since 2010-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the earliest I remember going. I've been going there almost every year since.
So what got you into the monster realm?
Well, the bridge story is I've always been a creative kid. I always made my own toys. And in high school, it was around the 2010 timeline, because I remember Predators was coming out.
Oh, sure.
And I had a crazy idea. I want to make my own Predator suit and go to the Predator premiere. Didn't happen.
But you had the idea.
Yeah, the plant the seed, and ever since I've been making my own masks, and yeah, it's just where it all started.
So how does one begin to learn how to make masks, especially when it comes to ones that are very detailed, like what we have on the desk with us this morning?
Initially it starts with you got to learn how to sculpt.
Yeah.
Using clay, and from there it's a very multifaceted medium. It's not like we're painters. It's all about the paint and the canvas. Sculptors, it's purely about the sculpture. It requires all of it. Sculpture, mold making, painting, hair work sometimes.
So it truly is art, because you're doing so many different mediums of creating what we're seeing here on the screen, not only in studio with us, but other pieces that you have done. Where do these inspirations come from? Are just your imagination or things that you see that inspire you?
Yeah, a lot of it comes from my imagination, and where a lot of the inspiration truly comes from is stuff that happens in nature, be it just something crazy animal that is out there, like a crazy insect or something in the mammal kingdom, and sometimes like meltdown here, it's just horrible stuff that can happen to the human body.
Okay. In case a catastrophe happens.
Yeah.
But what was your
goodness.
the first time you created a mask? What was your inspiration for the first mask that you created?
Well, like I said, it was the first actual mask that I made or attempted making was the Predator head.
Yep.
But the first one I took all the way through was actually for a school play. We were putting on an alien themed play, and I went to my drama teacher and said, hey, can I make the alien masks? And she was nice enough to let me do it.
Sure. And so what was all involved in that process? Because at this time, I'm sure you had no idea what you needed to do in order to make it really a working piece.
Yeah, it was a lot of, because Face Off was very popular at the time. It was just starting.
Okay.
It was flipping through that, trying to peek at whatever I could to figure out, like, okay, they went from sculpture to mold making to casting. How did they get in between? And it was a lot of troubleshooting, a lot of failures, but failure is the first step to success.
I was going to say, it shows you the passion that you have. You wanted to learn this craft, and obviously learned how to do it extremely well. This is one you just did last night, correct?
Yeah, I just finished that. I haven't even named him yet.
Oh, really?
They all have names, huh?
The very basic, like just that one right there is Meltdown.
This is Meltdown.
The other one at the very end is Genetic Freak.
Okay.
All right.
And are they always monsters? Is that obviously there's a passion there, but are they always monsters, or do you create other kind of masks as well?
I've done some likeness portraiture. I've had to do like a project that I'm still working on where we didn't have the funds to do a life cast.
Okay.
Which a life cast is when you make a mold of a person's face.
Right.
So I had to sculpt the actor's face.
Wow.
From scratch and try to get it as close as I could.
possible without doing the physical.
And then you did a mask
mold.
from that sculpture that you made?
I did a mold, and next up will be the casting.
That's pretty cool.
And what material do you use to make the mask itself?
Well, typically for like these masks here, it's all out of latex. Usually it's a RD407 formula, which is the most popular for mask. It's usually called mask latex. Sometimes I've done some out of silicone, and sometimes for makeup, I've actually made some out of gelatin.
I just think the detail is incredible. Doesn't that spook you out just looking at that? Now let's go back to the Interrobang Film Festival. That is part of the Des Moines Arts Festival coming up. They're going to be featuring 54 screenings from 9 different countries. So if you really want to see a variety of different artwork in the form of film, you want to check out this film festival. While you're there, you're going to be creating one of these live, correct?
Yes, I'll be doing a live sculpture demo on Friday, and I haven't decided what I want to do on Sunday. I think I'm going to do a paint demo. I might actually paint one of these meltdowns here.
Okay.
Now, how long does it take you to create one of these from start to finish?
If I went straight from start to finish, it could take between 2 weeks to a month.
Really? That much detail goes into it?
Yeah, because when I do it, and most other private artists do it, they just take their time to make sure they do the best piece they can.
Yeah.
So that means taking as much time to refine the sculpture and the paint job.
Okay, so the creation that you're going to be making this weekend, how long will that whole process take you in case people want to come out and see the different stages of it?
Probably a couple hours, because this isn't just me working at my little studio, and it's basically like a speed run type of thing.
And you are a local artist. Like, you're based here in our area, correct?
I live here in Des Moines right now.
Yeah, that's amazing, and creating such incredible pieces. What is it about the film festival? We want to stick with that just for a moment. You said in 2010 you were hooked, and you've been back ever since. What intrigued you, got you coming back, and what do other people need to know so they know to stop by and check it out?
Yeah, well, I started going when I was in high school, so I was just always very hungry to break into, I guess, the film scene.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it was just out of sheer tenacity that I was going there every year that I could and trying to talk to all the filmmakers and show them my portfolio until eventually one of them, an awesome man named Christian Day, eventually gave me a shot and gave me a chance on a short film.
I'll say, so your masks have been in movies?
Yeah, well, I've done masks, I've done makeup. It's just been all over the board. We recently did a shoot. I can't really talk about it very much, but a lot of my masks were used in that.
Okay.
So an upcoming film.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Things to look forward to. But just as we said, one of the best things about the Des Moines Arts Festival is you not only get to see the work, you get to meet the artists. Same thing true not only with a monster maker, but with films that are being shown. You get to meet the filmmakers. If you want to learn more, maybe you're trying a hand at getting creative with one of those entities as well. All of that is possible starting tomorrow with the Des Moines Arts Festival. And then don't forget about the Interrobang Film Festival that is happening at the same time. More details all found in one spot. That's the Des Moines Arts Festival.org website. Believe it or not, it is here starting tomorrow, bringing in thousands upon thousands of people. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. And we've been talking and sharing with you incredible artists all week long. So make sure you get more details on our website as well, weareiowa.com. All right, Collier is not going anywhere. He said he is masterful not only with monsters, but makeup. So we'll see what he's up to next when he joins us for another segment here on Iowa Live. Woo-hoo, we got to name this guy. He looks so good.